Carter here. So, in honor of the Transgender Day of Remembrance, I wanted to make a video talking about my struggle. The Transgender Day of Remembrance is held to honor Rita Hester, who was murdered on November 28th, 1998, and her murder is still yet to be solved. So this day is to remember and just remember those who have lost their lives due to this struggle. So my struggle with being trans started 2 years ago. If you watch my first video, you kind of get a little bit more of the background, but I'm just gonna kind of like give you the gist of it. So I was dating this girl, you know, we were good, and then that all ended, and then she helped me realize that being trans was actually a thing, and when I didn't know it. So being in my family, I'm the youngest of 3, and I already have a brother who is gay, and I have a sister who just really has no care in the world. I call her a free spirit because she's all over the place. So I was kind of like my parents' last hope for getting married or to have grandchildren. But when I figured out that I was trans, I didn't know how to tell them. I didn't know how to tell anyone. So I would sit in my room and I would sulk, and I felt so much pain that I didn't know why, I didn't know what it was. And if you've ever struggled with self-harm, you kind of can see where I'm coming from. I used self-harm to see the pain that I felt internally. So if you saw me today, you could see the multiple scars I have going up and down my arms. I've covered up a couple of them with medication because that's my past. And I realize that it's a big part of my past, but I don't I don't know how to deal with it if I see it, if that makes sense. So my struggle with self-harm started 2 years ago when I was diagnosed with depression and anxiety after being hospitalized for the first time. Like most hospitals, psychiatric patients really don't get that much attention. I mean, there's really nothing more to it than that. Working in a hospital, I've seen it firsthand. So after being diagnosed with depression, I was put on these medications that just kind of they helped a lot, but you would have to take them on a regular basis to make sure that they work. I had stopped taking them because, like everyone else, you take them and then you say, oh, I'm good, I don't need to take these anymore. So you just stop taking them. That happened, and it didn't end well for me. I ended up in another psychiatric hospital for self-harm and depression and anxiety and drug abuse, because I would take painkillers and anti-anxiety medications to make myself sleepy, so I could go to sleep and just hopefully never wake up, because I didn't know how to deal with who I was. So after those hospitalizations, I really came to the understanding of who I was. And I'm now able to be comfortable with who I am. I mean, yeah, I look in a mirror and I'm like, this is not the person I feel like. I know that in the near future I will be the person I want to see in the mirror, the person I feel like I need to see in the mirror. And I just wanted to remember those who have either taken their own lives or someone has taken it for you on this Transgender Day of Remembrance. Because I know where you're coming from. I do. We all know the struggle. We all know it's real. Thanks for watching.